Hi everyone, and welcome to another PaletteMAS video where I am going to be trying as many brand new eyeshadow palettes that are already in my collection as possible in the month of December. I haven't decided how many videos I'm gonna post during this Vlogmas period. It really, I think, is gonna depend on how many I have time for, but if you're curious to see which palette I'm gonna be trying on today for the very first time, then please stick around and keep on watching.
Rudolph, my dear, the forecast.
Well, hello there. It's maybe a Martini Monday, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm actually just having a cranberry juice with some water. Usually I like to have cranberry juice with some sparkling water because cranberry juice straight out of the bottle is way too sweet for me. So, festive glass, not so festive drink, but it is what it is. If this is the first video I'm putting up with my new hair, then hi. Yes, I have bangs for maybe not the very first time in my life, but probably for the first time in like 15 years. I don't remember the last time I had bangs, and I've only had bangs maybe one or two other times in my life. So this is still very new because I got it done today. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm still trying to figure out what I think. Of course, it is blow dried straight because it is almost straight out of the salon, and I'm super curious to see what it's gonna look like when I style it. But so far, I think I like it. It's definitely different. Some of my friends are not recognizing me today, so yeah. We are going to be trying another brand new, to me, palette, and it's actually one of my newer palettes in general. But before we jump right into that, let me quickly introduce myself and welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you so much to those of you that are coming back. My name is Natalia. I'm a concert pianist who loves all things makeup and beauty. I am trying to focus on the makeup I already own as much as possible. In fact, I am seriously considering another no-buy period. If you have any ideas, if you're currently on a no-buy, please give me suggestions down below. Maybe there's a more fun way of doing it than what I did back in 2020 when I started my channel, which was an entire year-long no-buy. But I really need to reel in my purchases, even though I've been a lot better this year, and just focus on my financial health in the year of 2025. So that is, I think, what is going to be the focus of my channel for this upcoming year. If you're interested in that, as well as seeing just a bunch of makeup content with things that I mainly own and only a sprinkling of new items, then I hope that you will consider subscribing and sticking around. I did shop the Black Friday sale ever so little, so there will be a little bit of new makeup coming to my collection soon, but as I just said in my intro, I'm seriously considering having some rules again because I feel like I need them. So let's talk about the palette we're going to be trying on my eyes today. It is none other than the Chicago Speakeasy. Is that what it's called? Just the Chicago Speakeasy? Yes, the Chicago Speakeasy palette. I loved everything about this palette. I love this city. I'm a New Yorker, but I absolutely adore Chicago. I've been there several times, and I also like the theme of the speakeasy. I love speakeasies, even though, you know, nowadays they're kind of like fake speakeasies because, of course, there's no prohibition, but still, I like hidden secret places, the idea of unusual and interesting cocktails, and this is what she looks like. And there's these beautiful indentations of various drinks. I believe some of these were originated in Chicago during Prohibition. I will try to have swatches up of this palette if I have time to do so. It's never been used, never been touched. It has been admired. I've opened it multiple times and looked at it. I don't know how the lighting is going to be today. I am not filming from home. I am at my best friend's apartment for the Thanksgiving weekend, or at least part of it. And I don't have too many clean brushes either. I'm going to do my best to just clean them as best as I can in between shadows if I need to, but we're just gonna do a first impression. That's kind of what this month is all about for me, just trying as many eyeshadow palettes as possible, and I figured I'd take you along, because why not? Maybe this will inspire you to pull out some of your either never loved or haven't loved them in a long time palettes. If so, let me know down below what you're gonna be using to join this fun little December project with me. I'm probably gonna speed through a look because I'm terrible at talking and putting on makeup at the same time, and then I'll meet you guys at the end for my first impression thoughts.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe.
By the way, I'm going to put the information about this palette down in the description box. It is a palette with 10 mattes and 5 multichromes. It is one of the slightly more expensive ones from Nomad, from what I remember, just because of the multichromes. But again, I'll either flash things on the screen or put it down in the description box. So far, all I've done is I've put these 2 light lilac purpley shades in my crease, and I'm probably going to right now deepen things up with these 2 mattes here in the bottom. I think I want to stay in this purple 6 pan for the most part today, and then we'll see. If I feel like a matte inner corner highlight, I'll use the lightest shade. If not, maybe I'll go in with this lightest multichrome here. So that's kind of my plan right now, and then I think next time I'll use this palette, I will do maybe like an all brown look with this bright coppery multichrome here. It just didn't feel like with the gray and this fairly bland all neutral look that I have going on, I just want to do any more browns already on my face. So that's why I decided to go a little more purple. So back to the speed tool.
Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
So far, the mattes are blending so beautifully, so easy to use. These 2, I love these 2 shades so far, and these I had absolutely no problems with. I'm now trying to decide what to do for my shimmers. There's a part of me that feels like I should just use one multichrome all over the lid, because then we can see the shift better. But of course, since I'm using this for the first time, I'm also extra curious, and I kind of want to use all the shades. So I think I'm going to start with this one, which is called Aviation, and it definitely has more of a purple shift to it, whereas this one pulls green in at certain angles. So I think we're gonna start with Aviation, and then I'll decide. Because I'm not home, I don't have anything to spray my shimmers with, so I actually think I'm just gonna use my finger as much as I can, and then I'll try to maybe even it out with a brush.
Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the...
Definitely getting a little bit of fallout right away. However, the sparkle on this shade is really, really pretty.
Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.
I would say while it's maybe not the most multi-chromatic shadow, the sparkle, there's so many different colors of sparkle I can't even explain. I mean, I'm seeing purples, blues, turquoise, green sparkles, silver sparkles. It is just a disco ball under certain lighting with this purple to a little bit of a blue hue. I don't even know, because again, I'm not even in familiar to me a lighting. I have only my little small ring light, but it's very close to me. Maybe the brightness should be turned down a little bit just so you guys can see things better. Let's do that for a little bit. Can you guys see that better? I am kind of curious about the other shades, I have to admit. So I think I will use Chicago Fizz in the inner third of my lid and see if that is a good idea or not.
To the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove.
I do think these shades look very nice together. Let me turn this down again, because I think they have some common pink sparkle to them. They blend into each other nicely. All right, let me do the lower lash line, throw on some mascara and eyeliner, and then we'll come back and talk about this some more.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas
And we're back with the final look for today. I did go ahead and use just these two shades on my lower lash line. I kind of just wanted it smoked out, but on the lighter side. So I used a teeny bit amount of Knock and Speakeasy, and then all over my lower lash line, I went in with the Violet Hour. For eyeliner, I went ahead and used the About Face liner in Devil's Diary. It's like a really deep purple. Love these eyeliners, and I really like this color. And then for mascara, I used my Lancome Idole. I've been really enjoying this one. So back to the palette though, because that's why we're here. So far, loving the experience. The mattes, and I always like Nomad mattes. These are no exception. The two multi-chromes that I used, I think are going to be perfect for somebody like me who really likes the idea of multi-chromes, but if they are too much, I tend to get a little bit scared. So I think this is perfect for somebody that really wants to dip their toes into multi-chromes, because while they are gorgeous and they shift, it's not an outrageous kind of shift, and it is definitely like a harder formula, not those super soft emollient ones where you dip into them a couple of times and it already looks like you've been using them for half a year. This is one of those shadows that feels almost like a regular metallic, like a super sparkly metallic, which tend to have that slightly harder feel at times. They also have a bit of a shift, which is super, super fun. I cannot wait to play more with this palette. I've heard a lot of good things online about it, and now I can definitely understand why. I have to be honest, while I did buy it for the color story, because all of these colors are colors I can see myself wearing. I definitely like my browns, I love my greens, and I enjoy purples and mauves quite a bit. So in that way, it was kind of like a win-win, because I loved the theming, I love the packaging. I'm usually not into like fuzzy packaging, but I think the red, the velvet curtain vibe, like very theatrical, very of course Art Deco in terms of the shapes of this gold design. Really love that. In fact, I am right now in a really old pre-war Art Deco building, so I've always loved Art Deco. So this palette spoke to me on many levels, and I'm so thrilled that I also enjoyed using this for the very first time. Because of these new bangs of mine, I have no idea how well you're gonna see this look. I'm gonna try after I close out this video maybe to take some pictures and just post them into the video, or maybe post them over on my Instagram. But I feel like this video is already a little bit longer than I want these PaletteMAS videos to be, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I feel like I do have more thoughts on the palette, so if you have any additional questions, please let's have a little discussion down below. If you have this palette or you've been eyeing it, let me know so that I can either talk you into it or talk you out of it, because I understand right now with all the Black Friday sales and all of the holiday spending, we don't need one more item that we feel like we want to have. So if you need me to talk you out of it, I certainly am going to try to do so. But if you have the means and you have wanted to try this palette, so far I would really highly recommend. I get it, I've only used it once. I haven't even used all the colors. I've only used 6 out of the 15 shades that are in here, but so far those 6 have been really, really great. I feel like Nomad really nailed it with this palette. Super happy to have it and super excited to play with it some more. With that, is there anything else I need to let you know? Everything else on my face, I will try to remember to link down below. I haven't been as good with that just because I used to like take a video of all the products that go on my face. I've been forgetting to do that, or I've been filming in a hurry, but I just started last week a Sample Sunday shorts series. I've never been into YouTube shorts, so by the time this video goes up, I think I have 2 on my channel. I am trying on my face some Mario Makeup by Mario products that are in that short. So if you're curious what is on the rest of my face, go check out my latest short. And with that, thank you so much for watching and for being here. I know there's so much content out there right now, and I'm so grateful that you're here spending some of your busy season with me. We'll see what palette I decide to use next for PaletteMAS. Other than that, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're here in the States, I hope that you guys are doing really, really well, that you are continuing to stay safe and healthy and take care of yourself and those around you. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. In case this is a Martini Monday, cheers with my lovely festive cranberry juice, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Rudolph, my dear, the